for which there is endless evidence in the form of videotape. And by the way, it's not just Portland and Seattle. There are near daily riots in Atlanta, in Oakland, in New York City, Denver, Louisville, dozens of other cities where there are no federal marshals. They haven't been deployed. And so there isn't any federal defense. The riots are happening all over. The Democrat Party is literally promoting, participating in the destruction of American cities and trying to blame it on Trump. They're trying to say that everything happening is largely peaceful, nothing to see here, and all this violence starts when Trump sends in his jackbooted federal thugs. It's really surreal to observe all of this. I need to take a break. I got a couple more sound bites to go with our montage, but we'll do that when we get back. Sit tight, folks. Just getting warmed up here.
They broke the mold. Rush on the EIB network. News Radio 920 and 104.7 FM.
Hillsdale College serves four purposes: learning, character, faith, and freedom. Education and faith thrive in freedom, and freedom requires people who are educated, people of good character. Hillsdale College has been providing the education needed to preserve free government for 175 years. It continues to provide that education today, not only to the 1,500 undergrads and graduate students on campus, but nationwide. Hillsdale creates and provides free online courses as well as supporting a group of K-12 charter schools. Hillsdale's Articles of Association date back to 1844. They commit the college to preserving the blessings of civil and religious liberty through the provision of sound learning. The learning includes the Constitution, the laws of nature, described the Declaration, and America's great heritage of liberty. Hillsdale's motto, pursuing truth and defending liberty since 1844. Find out all about it at rushforhillsdale.com.
Sebastian Gorka here with another pain relief testimonial for Relief Factor. Pete and Seth Talbot, the father and son owners of Relief Factor, keep sending me all kinds of wonderful testimonials from people who are no longer having back, neck, hip, shoulder, foot, or knee pain, just like this one.
I lived for decades in a lot of extreme pain with my lower back and legs. And I heard about Relief Factor on the radio. I tried the 3-week quick start. I am so grateful to Relief Factor that I've gotten my life back.
As I was getting older, my back pain just got worse and worse. But after taking Relief Factor, my back pain is gone. Truth is, your pain from getting older, exercise, or everyday living doesn't have to keep you from doing the things you love to do. Pete and Seth Talbot created a 3-week quick start and then discounted it to only $19.95. You should give it a try. Let's see if we can get you out of pain too. Go to relieffactor.com, relieffactor.com, or call 800-500-8383.
You might not have seen your customers face-to-face in a while, but you can still stay connected to them by advertising on the radio. Now you can use the new iHeartAdBuilder.com to reach out and make sure they know about everything from your home delivery to online shopping options. It's extremely affordable and customizable. And if you sign up now, you can even get a free custom radio ad. Answer a few questions, listen and approve the ad, and we'll get it on air. Get started today at iHeartAdBuilder.com.
President Trump is fighting back, but he needs honest media. That's 9 million listening to Newsmax TV. Every weeknight you can watch Greg Kelly, Rick Brady, and Democracy. Plus, see Sean Spicer, Michelle Malkin, Mike Huckabee, Herman Cain, and more. Everyone is talking about Newsmax TV. Find it on DirecTV, Xfinity, Dish, Spectrum, Cox, Optimum, Fios, Uverse, Suddenlink, Mediacom, Wow, and more. Or just check the cable guide. Newsmax TV is now America's fastest growing cable news channel. Watch it today. If you're in debt to the IRS, there's good news. Optima Tax Relief can help you resolve your tax debt right from the safety of your own home. Optima's award-winning team works with you online and over the phone, so you don't have to leave the comfort of your home to put your tax problems to rest. Optima's A+ rated with the Better Business Bureau and standing by, ready to help you today. Call now for a free consultation.
Call 800-960-1575. 800-960-1575.
Optima Tax Relief.
For details, visit OptimaTaxRelief.com.
Well, I finally did it. I opened a 401k.
What? Why? Just wait for the inheritance. They definitely got a rich uncle somewhere. We're one call away from the
multiple forks, the vacation home in the country, using summer as a verb.
You don't actually think that.
Dan?
When it comes to financial stability, don't get left behind. Get tools and tips for saving at feedthepig.org. This message brought to you by the American Institute of CPAs and Counsel. News Radio 920 and 104.7 FM.
Okay, a couple of soundbites here to illustrate what is happening. Here is Jerry Nadler, chairman of the House Judiciary Committee, reaming the Attorney General Bill Barr for trying.
You really can't hide behind legal fictions this time, Mr. Barr. It's all out in the open, where the people can see what you are doing for themselves. The president wants footage for his campaign ads, and you appear to be serving it up to him as ordered. In most of these cities, the protests have begun to wind down before you march in and confront the protesters. The protesters aren't mobs. They are mothers and veterans and mayors. In this moment, real leadership will entail de-escalation, collaboration, and looking for ways to peaceably resolve our differences. Instead, you use pepper spray and truncheons on American citizens. And now you are projecting fear and violence nationwide in pursuit of obvious political objectives. Shame on you, Mr. Barr. Shame on you.
Folks, every bit of that is just not true. It's all out in the open. People can see what you're doing for themselves. The president wants footage for his campaign ads, and you appear to be serving it up to him. As though it's all peaceful out there. Yeah, there's no mobs, there's mothers, there are veterans, there are mayors. There aren't any mothers. There aren't any veterans. These are people that are actors. They are paid. They're Antifa. They are Black Lives Matter. And they are all being paid, and they're putting on different uniforms, different T-shirts and so forth to look like veterans, to look like mothers. But they are all violent leftist, anti-American protesters in association with the Democrat Party. Bill Barr is not creating these protests. He's not creating the video. It's the Democrats who are trying to suppress the video and make it look like something that it isn't. I mean, this is what I meant when I said it is surreal and it's difficult to describe, because there is reality that you can see. It's staring you in the face and right to your face. These Democrats are attempting to redefine what's going on. Bill Barr is responsible for the violence to give Donald Trump campaign ad video.
Now, Ron reacts. A commentary by News Radio 920 and 104.7 FM's Ron St. Pierre.
It's hard to imagine a piece of cloth as America going bananas. Mask mandates have triggered a tidal wave of rage across the United States. One side arguing face coverings helps stop the spread of COVID-19, saving lives, while the other side says it infringes on their freedom and that the government's exaggerating the seriousness of the virus. One man at a Starbucks in Los Angeles actually punched a barista in the face, broke his jaw, when the employees asked him to put on a mask as he entered the coffee shop. Many big chain stores have mask mandates in place. One, CVS, which is headquartered here in Rhode Island, quick to point out that they're not asking their employees to enforce the rule. In fact, most of these big chains are backing off the rule now. A couple who wore Nazi flag face coverings, check this out, to a Walmart in Marshall, Minnesota. They've been banned from the store for keeps. The woman was seen wearing that mask on a social media post.